What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy way to shine and polish your boots. This is a process that should not take you more than 5-10 minutes, something like that. Some products that I use when I really want to be fancy, use heel and edge. As you can guess, the heels and edges. I've used Kiwi Parade Gloss before. It's alright. There's a lot of debates as to whether it's good or bad for your boots, but I've had pretty decent results with it. I won't be using it today though, just want to let you know that I have it. This is literally the only product that I've used the last year or so on a weekly basis. Standard Kiwi shoe polish. This is all you need. With some regular cotton balls, a lighter, and that's it. Some other products that I've used occasionally, saddle soap. Didn't really notice a big difference in my boots, but it is good for leather boots. And another product to stay away from is this Express Shine. I don't know if it's just my boots in particular, but this left a really weird like white residue on my boots. Not really sure what's going on there, but didn't really like the way that it turned out. Maybe it's just for dress shoes or something like that. I don't really know, but so stay away from Parade Gloss and Express Shine. If you use them and you like it, then more power to you. So first thing you want to do, probably can't see on camera, or I guess you can, use the lid of your polish to put some water in it. Then first thing I'm going to do is take my cotton balls. You can use a brush to do this. You can do that. I'm just going to quickly just clean the exterior of my boots. Just get the dirt and whatever else is on there off. I just do it really quick. These boots get a lot of wear and tear. I mean, being in the Navy, they just get scuffed up all the time. It's almost impossible to keep them perfectly clean. And I guess I should have said this is not, these are not like dress boots, parade boots, whatever. These are just your everyday working boots that you just, you want to shine them up every once in a while so they look good. So I just use a tiny little bit of water just to get the grime and whatever off. So just dry them up real quick. Oops. First thing I'm going to do is, let's see, dip my fingers in the water. Just spray just a little bit on like that with my fingers. Then I'm going to take cotton ball, rub this in my polish like so. Don't really put too much on there, just enough. Like that. Then it's going to be kind of awkward to do with the camera, but it'll work. Just going to do small circles with the cotton ball, just covering the tip of your boot. Just small circles like that. They don't have to be perfect. Most of this polish is going to be gone by the end of the week. This is just so there's a slight sheen to the tip of my boot so they look somewhat nice, and it does protect your boots a little bit. Maybe put a little bit on there. I actually don't really like these cotton balls as much as the other ones I use. This one's kind of like falling apart. So have my base coat on there. I'm going to do it real quick. Use my lighter. I'll try to fit this in the frame. Going to apply heat to the boot. And I'm not going to actually burn my boot. I'm just going to apply heat to it. And what I mean by that is, let me see if I can get this in. Just hold the lighter underneath. And all it's going to do is just melt the wax a little bit and make your application really smooth. And that's it. You're not actually burning the polish, although it probably looks on the camera like I am getting close. You just want the heat of the lighter. And sorry, a lot of that was probably out of frame, but and to do the best I can. The reason why I use this is because the tip's going to get very hot, and with traditional like cigarette lighters, you can burn yourself. So what I'm going to do then is go back to my water, spritz it on there, try to get a little bit everywhere. You don't want big droplets, rather have even coverage of small splashes. So then all you're going to do is take your cotton ball, rub it in there, about that much or so, and then just rub it into the boot. Same thing as before. Just cover the tip of your boot. Now you can repeat this as many times as you want. I will say, after a few applications, I stopped noticing a big difference in the appearance. But see, what I like doing here, what you're doing is you're building a nice coat. So that way it fills in little, dents and scratches and stuff like that. It's pretty much the same thing as like waxing a floor. Or polishing a car, well, same thing. Sorry, the field of view with this camera is really limited. Now, I'm going to take my water, spritz it back on there. It gets kind of stinky, so if for whatever reason you don't like making really stinky smells in your house, don't do this indoors. Now I'm going to take another clean cotton ball, and I'm just going to polish this just like you would, a car. Just work in small circles. Start polishing. Now, different shoes, different boots will have different results. On my navy Bates dress shoes, I did like 2 layers, and I had almost a mirror, like glass sheen. It was insane. These boots, probably because the material is a little bit rougher, not as instantaneous results, but now you can see slight sheen, and that took me 5 minutes. And you can repeat this steps a couple more times and get a really nice sheen, but I'm not going to bother because these boots will be all scuffed up by the end of tomorrow. So let me just do a little comparison for the people that say, that it doesn't work, whatever. This is what the boot looked like before. Actually, let me pick up my camera. You can see, obviously there's a little bit of a glare from the light, but there's scuff marks all over it. The tips are all just messed up, scratches, nicks, whatever. Then you come over here, and there's a nice even sheen to it. The lighting in here really does not help. So, but you can tell the difference. The one on the right there is dull. The one on the left has a nice little sheen to it. And like I said, this is not for parade or dress. This is just so when you go to work, your boots just look a little bit more presentable, and it protects them a little bit. So hopefully, you like this, and give me a thumbs up if you liked this. I can do more videos like this. Just ask me questions in the comments, and I'll get back to you, and I can make whatever kind of videos you like. All right, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.